Episode 3, titled Metamorphosis, begins with an intense and nerve-wracking scene inside the wrecked Maginot ship's meat locker. The place is cold, dark, and filled with hanging slabs of meat. Wendy arrives, desperately searching for her brother Hermit, who is trapped and unable to move. But there's a terrifying problem. A deadly xenomorph stands guard, lurking in the shadows, ready to attack. Without hesitation, Wendy grabs a sharp hook and courageously fights the alien. It's a brutal and chaotic struggle. She stabs it, hooks its jaw, and pulls with all her strength. The creature thrashes violently, dragging Wendy behind a retractable door. For a moment, it seems like she might not survive. Then, when Hermit finally forces the door open, the xenomorph lies dead, its head ripped apart. Wendy, however, collapses on the bloody floor, badly injured and leaking white fluid instead of blood, a shocking sign that she isn't fully human, but part synthetic. Back at Neverland, the Prodigy research base, Boy Cavalier, the ambitious and calculating leader, celebrates the mission's success. Capturing the xenomorph specimens is a huge win for him, and he proudly calls it a $1 trillion breakthrough. But while Cavalier celebrates, tension builds among the lost boys, the synthetic human hybrids he commands. Nibs is deeply troubled, questioning why Prodigy erased their real identities and replaced them with new ones. She misses her old self and feels lost in her new existence. Curly, however, has a different reaction. Instead of sympathy, she grows jealous of Wendy's importance and openly mocks her for getting broken during the mission. Curly accuses Wendy of caring more about Hermit than about Prodigy's goals, creating a rivalry between the two. Meanwhile, Kirsch, one of Cavalier's most trusted synthetics, begins showing a growing fascination with alien biology. He studies the captured specimens obsessively and starts developing his own ideas, slowly drifting away from Cavalier's complete control. While the team deals with their internal issues, a secret threat is quietly taking shape. Morrow, a cunning agent working for Weyland-Yutani, Prodigy's powerful rival corporation, secretly approaches Slightly, one of the lost boys. Morrow cleverly implants a hidden device in Slightly's neck, allowing him to communicate directly inside Slightly's mind. At first, Morrow acts friendly, pretending to help, but his real goal is to turn Slightly into a spy for Weyland-Yutani. This creates a dangerous situation because Slightly doesn't fully realize he's being manipulated, and the rest of the team has no idea there's a traitor forming within their ranks. As Wendy recovers from her injuries, something strange begins happening to her. She starts experiencing psychic echoes, strange visions and sensations that seem connected to the xenomorphs. It's as if something inside her is awakening, pulling her towards something bigger than herself. These visions make her uneasy, and she slowly begins to realize that she may not just be a hybrid. There could be a deeper link between her body, her mind, and the aliens themselves. The episode builds toward a disturbing climax deep inside Prodigy's secret underground laboratory. Kirsch and Curly begin a horrifying experiment using one of the captured xenomorph eggs. They carefully cut it open, extract a live facehugger, and break it down into a strange, worm-like form. Then, in one of the most unsettling moments of the episode, they drop the alien material into a tank containing Hermit's lung tissue, suggesting that Prodigy is secretly experimenting with combining human and alien DNA. As this happens, Wendy, still weak and confused, feels a strange force drawing her toward the lab, almost as if the experiments are calling to her on a subconscious level. Her hybrid nature is becoming clearer, and she begins to fear what she is truly becoming. By the end of the episode, multiple storylines are set up for the future. The Lost Boys are starting to fracture, Nibs is questioning her existence, Curly is hungry for power, Kirsch is becoming dangerously curious, and Slightly is unknowingly being turned into a spy. Boy Cavalier continues to focus on profit and power, blind to the conflicts growing around him. Meanwhile, Weyland-Yutani's influence spreads quietly through Morrow's manipulation, setting up a larger corporate battle behind the scenes. And at the center of it all is Wendy, struggling to understand who and what she really is, slowly discovering that her connection to the xenomorphs might be far deeper than anyone realizes. The title, Metamorphosis, perfectly captures the heart of this episode. It's not just about the evolution of the xenomorphs, it's about transformation on every level. Wendy is changing physically and emotionally. The Lost Boys are questioning their identities, loyalties are shifting, and Prodigy itself is crossing dangerous lines by experimenting with alien biology. By blending human, synthetic, and alien life, the boundaries between species, consciousness, and control are starting to disappear. Episode 3 leaves us with a chilling sense that the real danger may not only come from the xenomorphs, but from what humanity, corporations, and hybrids are becoming in their obsession with power and survival.